So whenever I open the LinkedIn app, I have seen various people posting the messages, sorry, commenting the messages like interested and I need this job desperately, with lightning speed, as this man is posting the stamps, right? So but why it is unfortunate to see that, because I have seen 2 3 candidates like posting that same messages again and again over all the kinds, over all the post where they are saying that they are hiring people, or they are looking some kind of freshers or any kind of experienced people. And similarly, people do also post like these, that they show that people, please don't ignore my post, I need a job desperately. Now these kind of scenarios are not only limited for freshers. I have also seen that many experienced people are doing this. But why this is, I'm saying, this is not a foolish job, but why this is unfortunate to see this, because although they are doing like this, they are showing their desperation. That's not a problem when you have a crisis or when you need a job. It's okay to show the desperation, but this is unfortunately because when you are messaging someone, when you are messaging recruiter, or when you are commenting the post, when you're commenting like these and under the recruitment ads, uh, whenever recruiter see the your profile, whenever they are entering your profile on LinkedIn, there is unfortunately nothing to show. That is all empty, right? So this leaves a bad impression on the recruiter, and this is, I think, the apt description what a recruiter feels like. First of all, they are taking their time to see your LinkedIn profile. First of all, they don't consider all of them. Let's say if you're lucky enough, they are considering, they are clicking on your profile and there is nothing to show, then that is the recruiter's reaction. And again, this is a meme which I think very good representation, that uh, when a recruiter sees this kind of scenarios again and again, like every other candidate is commenting, and if they are checking the profile of those candidates but there is nothing to show in the profile, this is how a recruiter might feel frustrated and stressed, definitely, right? So to change these kind of scenarios, to change these kind of unfortunate scenes, there is an importance of advertising yourself. Like whenever there is a new product in the market, right? Let's say there's a launch of a new biscuit of any company, they advertise to you, right? Because you don't they because we don't know that this particular product is out there in market, right? So that is why they market that product, they advertise their product. And that is what I think we should do, and LinkedIn is the best platform to do that. So in this video we'll discuss how we can make ourselves a brand, and how we can make ourselves a brand, and what are some unique ways apart from just posting on LinkedIn. So what are some other unique ways through which we can catch the eyes of recruiter, right? So I'm pretty sure that if you follow the suggestions which I'm to give in these videos, definitely the scenarios from this meme is going to change from this one. So now obviously you will not be receiving the calls from recruiters, but what I mean to say here is that you will be able to get some kind of attention in the from the recruiters, because you are posting regularly on the LinkedIn's, and the if unique ways which I'm trying to tell you in this video, you will get some kind of attention. I definitely above from all other candidates who are not doing these kind of efforts, right? So let us start. Uh, so let us start with these 2 or 3 examples I will give you. That this is I found that image on internet, and I found it very appealing, because this is a great way of advertisement, right? You see, and when any dentist can use this. This was actually ad for a dentist name, but I couldn't find the dentist name. So this is a unique way of just advertising yourself, unique and funny, sarcastic, right? The main aim of the advertisement of any product of yourself is that just to catch the attention, be it in a serious note, you can do it by in a sarcastic manner, or anything else, any creative manner, right? Similarly, this particular ad, the representation, the marketing of a tomato ketchup sauce. So again, this is a very great example of advertising. Now why I am showing you all these examples, this example of KitKat advertisement, why I am showing you all these is because I just want to make that fact that advertisement means just catching the eye of a particular set of audience, right? In our case, the particular set of audience will be the recruiters, or our fellow academic peoples, or professors, or universities, right? So how we can do that in unique way, we will discuss this in video. Now first of all, apart from those unique methods, the first of all we need to discuss is the importance of LinkedIn. Now everyone has the LinkedIn account, almost every student makes the LinkedIn account, but what they don't do is that they don't post regularly. Like they, if you are let's say if you are a fourth year graduate or you are just passed out graduate, what students are doing is that they are just reaching out to the recruiters. Sir, please, I need a job, please help me, this is the particular scenarios of at my home and all, I need a job desperately. Let's say fortunately the recruiter agrees to looks on a profile, he looks at your profile, and but there is nothing on a profile, you haven't posted anything related to your industry, for in our case the petroleum industry, or anything related to data science or anything, what kind of whatever you want, whatever your job you are interested in, right? So recruiter will feel like he is messaging me regularly, but there is nothing he has done and nothing to showcase, so he can simply ignore you, right? So that is why the importance of posting daily consistently is very very important. Now I will give you example of Divyanshu Vyas, who is the founder of Petroleum from scratch, and I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you must have heard his name or you must have seen any kind of post of him from LinkedIn. I'm giving you this example because of his example, because I have closely observed his journey from last 3 to 4 years, and I've very closely followed his account as well. So I will show you what is the importance of starting and what is the importance of posting regularly. So you can see here, this is the very first post of Divyanshu Vyas LinkedIn account, where he is simply asking that if you are good in some sort of music, you should mention it in your formal CV or not. So which is a, I think, very genuine question, although right now he must be feeling that what a shitty post this was, but I think at that stage when he was starting and when he was in his undergraduate, I think that was a very genuine question and he dared to post it. The problem is with the people that most people don't post it, whatever they think, like whatever they're feeling, like they have a genuine question or they have an interesting point which people need to know, they simply don't post it because they think that what the people or my colleague will think, right? And what if I don't get enough likes or comments and all? And the one of the major part is that if I'm not that qualified to post, like there are very many big personalities out there in LinkedIn, and what will they think if I'm posting like that? So this is all, I think, crap you need to avoid. Just start, because starting is the very biggest step in your journey. If you have started, you are way ahead of others people, right? So here, from here he started posting. Now this was a 3-year post, and see the engagement here, just 2 likes and the one comment. Now let's see some more examples. Now here he is just putting out a statement that completion begins at the first turn of the bit, which is from a book, Perrin Dennis, right? And this is a very interesting statement out there, and he feels like it was an interesting statement, and he just thought to discuss with it with the community at the LinkedIn. But you can see again the engagement, there was only 2 likes. Now why I'm showing you this, because he didn't stop, although because of no response and fear of getting judged by the people. The thing is that he didn't stop, and he kept on commenting. Like here he is simply stating the definition of primary recovery, which everyone knows, right? Because there is nothing exceptional in this post, just a simple concept of primary recovery discussed in very brief in his own language, right? You see engagement is also increasing now clearly, even though all the post is very basic. Then he discuss about Scornet water. Then he keeps continuing posting and posting and posting, right, without getting the fear of being judged. Now why I'm telling you this, because when you post regularly, the LinkedIn algorithm recognizes you, that you are posting regularly at this particular time and you are using these specific hashtags. So it will, with time, it will help you, the LinkedIn algorithm will help you to reach out to the people of your own interest, of your own community, in our case our petroleum industry people, right? So the post the when he do this, now when Divyanshu did, he didn't stop, and obviously he was learning in all the way. Whenever he was posting, he was reading something and then he was posting, right? So this was a win-win situation. He was learning something new and he was posting. Because he was posting, he was creating an audience for himself. Now from that day to this day, when he posts like this. Now this might look like a very overwhelming to all of you, but just see that this is a 1 week back post, and this is just a 5 day week back post, and he has learned a lot in this journey, from simple basic concepts of petroleum to the concepts of data science in our industry, in petroleum industry. And you see the engagement increment, that from 2 likes to 228 likes and 22 comments, and these are just few examples. There are plenty of examples out there on his profile. So this is the, and one more thing I forgot, that he is currently working in a company. Now he didn't approach the company, he didn't approach that particular company, the company approached him. And it has this is not the only company which has approached him. There were, I think, 2 or 3 more companies. I won't take the name of companies. 2 3 companies were more which had approached to Divyanshu Vyas. So this is the importance of LinkedIn. If you post something regularly, I think there's a concept called 1% improvement daily. I think it was from the book Atomic Habits. There's a huge percentage of increment if you do 1% increment in your work daily, and then the results are outstanding if you keep that doing after after 1 year, that is regular for 365 days, right? So this is the importance of LinkedIn. The first thing is that you are learning. Second thing is you're creating an audience, you are getting popular, and I think that is quite enough to entice you to post daily whatever you're learning. And no need to worry, starts from scratch. If you are start from porosity, start from explaining permeability, no need to worry yet, just start is the, I think, biggest barrier that people don't start. So please start. Now you are creating an audience, right? You have created an audience. Let's say you are posting regularly for 7 to 8 months or a year. You have an audience now. The people are looking at your post. Now people will wait, genuinely wait, that okay, he's posting regularly, what will be his next post about, right? So you have created an audience. Now these things many people, I don't think they do, but many people can do. Now apart from that, to stand out in the eyes of recruiters, there are a few unique methods which I'm going to tell you now. What you can do is, now the first one is the resume. Now you will agree with me that resumes are boring, right? Because whatever format you choose, whatever infographics you choose, whatever colors you choose, let's say if there is a posting out there, HR is appealing, HR is making a post that I need these many candidates. Let's say they are hiring for 100 candidates, right? And so there will be thousands of applications there, means that HR team will be focusing on whatever resumes they are getting, 1000, 2000, whatever. So whatever format you use in the resumes, whatever colors you use, whatever font you use, whatever photographs or infographics you use, what they will be majorly looking at is that will be a lot of text, right? And text is boring, you will agree with me, right? You will prefer to watch a video to learn something over the book, and that's okay, because that is the truth, right? Because visuals are not boring. So what you can do is you can make a video resume. Now this concept of video resume is not actually popular in our industry, petroleum industry, but this is quite popular in other industries such as fashion and photography or video editing, stuffs like that, right? Or marketing. This video resume, the concept of video resume is quite popular there. Now we can use this at our advantage. It is not popular here, so just use it here. That will benefit you, right? If you are sending a video resume among the 1000 candidates and you are the only one, definitely you will get a better view of your profile. They will definitely understand you better, the HR team will understand you better apart from others, right? Now I came across a LinkedIn post of a guy who is currently actually working in ExxonMobil. He is a reservoir engineer at ExxonMobil. He made the resume interview. So in the next slide I will show you the resume. So let's see the video resume now.
Hi, my name is Wanzarul Azri. I'm 23 years old from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and this is my story.
I recently graduated from the University of Aberdeen in Scotland with a first-class degree of Master of Engineering in Petroleum Engineering. Throughout my university courses, I have experiences in using Eclipse, Petrol, IP, Prosper, SolidWorks and MATLAB. My individual dissertation touched on the effects of using air injection as an EOR method in the North Sea. I mainly used Eclipse as my reservoir simulation tool and even wrote the coding from scratch. I was also involved in a group project of designing a field development plan for a field in the North Sea. This involved screening different development concepts based on PVT analysis, well test analysis, dynamic modeling, risk and uncertainty assessments, as well as economic evaluation.
Now, let's take a look at how I spent my summer.
In 2019, I interned at Top Glove Malaysia as a field engineering trainee. I was part of the digitalization and automation department where I was responsible in installing and commissioning new glove production lines to be fully optimized. This involved level and temperature sensors, auto valves, angle seat valves, and understanding of PLC and SCADA system. Not only that, I was also tasked to supervise 30 workers for the project and ensured that deadlines were met. But wait, was studying the only thing that I did in the university? Of course not. I was elected as the president of the Aberdeen Malaysian Society, where we organized several cultural and sports events such as Diwali, Chinese New Year and football tournaments. I was also a team player for the University Badminton Club, where I represented Aberdeen in several box matches. That's not all. I actively joined the SPE to expand my exposure in the oil and gas industry via attending lectures and trips to local companies. I also became a part-time waiter in a newly found Malaysian restaurant in Aberdeen. I am grateful to be able to experience all these great opportunities available to me.
To my potential employers, I hope that this video has sparked an interest of knowing who I am as more than what is stated on a piece of paper. I can be a leader, but I know when to be a follower. I am adaptable, willing to learn, and enjoy working with others. With this, I close my remarks with a hope of more doors being opened to help me achieve my dreams. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Zarul, and thank you very much for watching.
Alright, so why did I show this video to you is because I just wanted to tell you that what you can include in your video resumes. It need not to be all technical aspects. As you see that Zarul has added all the outside university work as well, right? Like he used to do a part-time job, or he used to play badminton team and all everything. Now why this is preferable? Because whenever you're sending your resume, instead of text, now the recruiter will be noticing that you have sent a video, right? So it will be keen to know, it will be keen for him or her, so that because no other candidate is sending the video resumes, so he will definitely keen to know you more, to know more about you. And now when he or she is seeing the video, now because he or she is seeing the visuals, right? Because they are seeing the visuals night, so they will remember you for the longer period of time, and the visuals are not boring. Now you can see that what he has included in this resume was from his thesis cover page photo to softwares we know, and to what kind of job he has done, to all the other photographs, other fun activities whatever he have done. So it is actually quite a good way to be in the eyes of recruiter, right? So you can also try and make some videos like this, video resumes like this, and it needs not to be highly editable videos, like it can be a simple video as well. So just start making videos, make video resume, and by the time you will make in the process, you will know that okay, this is what I need to add and this is what I need to not, right? So now the first unique way of attracting the recruiter was the video resume. Now let's come on to the second part. Second part will be making a personal blog or personal website. Now again, this is a quite popular way to send the recruiters in the industry of video editing and marketing and all advertisement all. Why? And you can simply make these websites or blogs in of course for free. You can take help of WordPress, or you can make use of blog post and all, right? They help you make a very simple blogs like that, but you can include there is your photograph and your about myself intro, or you can add here your objective which you write in a resume, right? I think everyone writes the objective these days in your resume, and you can simply add a kind of like here, instead of After Effects and the Photoshop he has written, what you can write, you can simply write the CMG or the Eclipse or whatever softwares you are, or whatever the technicality skills you have excelled in, you can just mention out there. Now again this is a unique way. Now because the resume, like what is the limitation is that there is a limitation of text, there is a limitation of pages, right? But this is your own website, you are heading your website, there is no limitation here. So you can add as much as you want, because that will be very good for a recruiter, a new way for the recruiter to look at your profile. You can add your LinkedIn profile link here. You definitely need to have a contact page where if recruiter finds it interesting, he or she can contact you. Apart from that, what you can do is you can again, if you have made a video resume, you can add that video resume at your website, right? And what other way you can do is, like you have done a thesis, let's say you have done a thesis on fracture fluids, your seminar or a project was based on fracturing fluid. Now you have added something about that your thesis in your video resume, but what you want, let's say if a recruiter is visiting and you want that recruiter wants to you want to give just full-fledged details about your project, right? What you can do is you can simply make a video, a separate video on that project, and where you can explain that this was my project, this is what I have done, and you can showcase some of the graphs, some of the tables, some of the charts, which is a very good way, I think, of explaining, right? Again, the recruiter will be very easily understanding the concepts or whatever work you have done in your project, instead of just giving him the whole PDF thesis, right? This is one way. So and what is there is that people gets recommendation, people demands recommendation on LinkedIn. You can always, and I think this is also a great idea, that you can demand for video recommendation, right? Let's say you want a professor to record a video, and you can just publish it on a website where the professor is saying that why this particular candidate is hireable, why you should prefer this a particular candidate, right? And there is plenty of other things which you can add. You can add extracurricular activities page, whatever you have done, extracurricular or co-curricular, and everything you can add, right? It is, there is no limitation, but just try to keep it simple and elegant, because when the recruiter visits, when anyone visits, it should be neat and clean looking, because there not be much amount of text or much amount of dark colors, right? So here's another example. You can choose various options, like you can go on WordPress and you can do whatever you want. This is just, and this is another great idea, I think, to get the attention of the recruiters. Right, now let us talk about the third idea which I have, that is the importance of YouTube. All right, now everyone's in a YouTube right now. Everyone is doing something and anything on YouTube, and they're posting it out there. So why don't students use this? Students can use it at your own advantages. What you want is, you can do anything on YouTube. Like you can, for example, whatever now, for as of now, what I have in mind is that you can do first of all, let's say you are studying a concept of d exponent, right? Let's say you have studied d exponent. Now whatever about d exponent out there is, now you know that, this is particular d exponent and how it varies with the shale and the sandstone formations and all, and everything about all that. This is the formula. What you can simply do is, you can simply make a small presentation of 4 to 5 slides and just explain the presentation. Just explain the presentation out there and upload it on the YouTube, right? So if you make a one video a week also, right, you are publishing 4 videos in a month, and slowly what is happening is, you are building first of all, you will getting confidence that you know a subject and you're teaching someone. Like you have to make videos like you are teaching someone. First of all, there will be increment in your confidence. Second of all, what is happening, you are building an audience right there. You are building an audience. You are just telling people are looking at your videos, right? Now apart from that, what other ways are that you can just discuss among your friends, like on a Google Meet or the Zoom Meet. You can simply make a record the meeting. You can simply record that meeting and publish it on the YouTube, which is again a very good way. Another way is, just if you are, let's say you are preparing for GATE exam, you are just making notes, right? you have made notes on permeability today, so just screen record your screen of laptop or your phone and simply read out those notes. So there are plenty of ways out there. There must be many more examples which I'm not aware of right now, which you might have the idea of. So just go ahead. The main thing is start, right? Now again, all these things, let's say you have a YouTube page, you have a blog or website, you have a video resume, everything will be going on your finally to your LinkedIn account, right? So there will be plenty of material for a recruiter to see at your profile. So this way, I think, if you are if you're sending a request for a job, applying for a job, and I think a recruiter sees this all, I think you have a good chance of getting the attention from there, right? Now apart from getting the creating an audience or getting the attention from recruiters, I think there's a one major benefit from this is that you need to like you are improving your communication. If you're making videos, if you're making videos on the YouTube, or if you're making video resume, you will be speaking, right? The major part of explaining will be speaking. So you will be improving your verbal communication, and when you are writing the LinkedIn post or whenever you are writing the blogs or websites, there you are increasing the written communication. And all of these, I think communication is very important part, especially from the interview point of view, and the way the companies are like companies perform or companies works, like the communication becomes very important there. So I think it's a win-win situation, and everyone should start doing all these things, especially the students, because this will show your efforts, this will showcase your efforts, like you are really interested in this industry. That is, you are making an efforts, because making video resume is not easy, making a YouTube channel is not easy, and making a blog is not easy. So that also these recruiters will understand these things, right? So just start is the biggest starting is the biggest problem. Just start and keep it continue, keep it consistent, right? And I'm pretty sure that you will reap a lot of benefits out there. So that was all for today's video, guys, and my name is Divyansh, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the upcoming videos. Thank you.